G'day guys, happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. How has your week been? I'd love to hear how your trading's been. If you feel like dropping a comment below, I'd love to know if you're green on the week, if you're red on the week. I'm currently green on the week, 2.3R for the week. I've only taken the one trade so far this week, so remain patient. The news hasn't really provided the volatility that I've been looking for, and the setups just haven't been there. I only trade the 5-minute time frame these days, so it's very selective. I hope your Friday is starting off well. Let's roll on over to the calendar and see what we got on today. So we have 8:30 news with core PCE price index and month on month. So there'll be some volatility injection, no doubt. How much will remain to be seen, but there will be something. So I'll be looking to trade just at New York Open. So let the news play out. Let Open come around for 9 a.m. for commodities, 9:30 for indices, and then see if we can finish the week strong. All right, let's get on with the analysis. Let's have a look at the charts, and I will apologize straight away if you hear a bit of background noise. I have a house full of kids right now. We're looking after some friends' kids for the night, so they're creating a ruckus right now in the lounge room. So I apologize in advance if you hear some background noise. All right, let's start on the charts. Let's start with Euro futures. So we had price yesterday was resting in this bullish FEG. So our bias yesterday, as you can see here, and I've left these here intentionally today because I want to just have a quick recap on yesterday as we go into today's bias. Price was already resting in this bullish FEG yesterday when we reviewed the market. I was anticipating a move higher. Price really didn't do anything. It came back into this FEG and pushed around after New York Open, and it moved back up a little bit, but it really didn't do too much at all. So we didn't get the bullish move we were after or hoping for, but price is still being supported in this bullish FEG. So therefore, looking for price to continue and move higher and seeking out external. So remaining bullish today on Euro. Let's drop down to the hourly. So what I was looking for yesterday, I was looking for price to sweep this low here, which we eventually got, which got me a little bit excited. We got the move I was after, which was the sweep of London low. And then I was looking for price to push higher at that point. We eventually got some movement higher, but you can see we just went into consolidation. So we never actually reached or closed above what could have been a change in the state of delivery here. We still have these equal highs I like as a draw, and we have created high resistance liquidity here, but we're looking at the buy side of the curve and sell side of the curve. It's not quite complete. We'll see if price continues lower today, but using the daily bias, we're bullish. So I will be looking for a bullish opportunity, but I'm not seeing anything bullish just yet on the hourly structure. So we do have high resistance liquidity here. obviously we have all this low resistance liquidity, and we have an opportunity here to align our standard deviations beautifully with this low resistance liquidity and these equal highs. Not that I'm expecting a move that large today, but that is a potential draw if we get price moving in our direction. So bullish daily, hourly, it's still rolling over a bit here. We've got our consolidation here at the moment, and if we can project also from our consolidation here that if we do get a move, we might see a reach to the -2 here, which is in line with this low resistance liquidity and also these equal highs here. So that's a very nice area for price to draw to. A big way to finish a Friday if we can get a trade on euros in our direction. Okay, let's have a look at oil. I don't know if anyone here is a pattern trader, but this just really stands out to me. We've just got this triangle sort of formation here on oil. It just keeps shrinking. And, you know, if anyone is a pattern trader, then you'd be looking for something like this, and then a breakout and a retest, and then to move higher, or the opposite. But it just really stood out to me today when I was looking at the charts. It's just this huge triangle that oil's in right now, and that's on the daily time frame. But using our concept, we look for internal to external or external to internal. So price is located at an internal level, and we are looking to move to external. So hoping to see oil continue higher today. So on the hourly, price swept these, had a sweep here, came back up, we created these highs. Like all these bodies are pretty much equal. So if we looked at that level, or actually this level would be our change in the state of delivery. That's the first moment in time. We get a change in trend, and price pushed nicely through that. That's also an order block, and price reacted nicely off that order block and pushed higher. I'm not surprised that price sold off in the PM session and came back to test this hourly FPG. It has respected that FPG. We'll see if it's respected the midpoint. As soon as it closed below, it pushed straight back above. So, and then we've retested the midpoint. So while we're holding that level of support there, I'm looking to see price move higher. We have relative equal highs or smooth edges as a nice draw on liquidity. So looking for price to move higher today. And we want to see, like this expansion's amazing, but it doesn't give you an opportunity to enter the market. So we want to see something like this. If we can get a pullback to a swing low, you know, even this swing low here, or it creates one, and we can have that higher time frame point of interest to work from. There was just nothing yesterday to work from. At least in the AM session, there was no opportunity. And I don't trade PM, so otherwise I'd be awake 24 hours a day, and that's just not possible. Okay, so bullish on oil. So we got the bias right yesterday. I was happy enough with that. What I really wanted to talk about as well was NQ and ES. Now, I made an emotional decision, I guess, on NQ and ES yesterday, so I just wanted to discuss that. So we had price resting here in a bullish FEG on the daily. Now, I said yesterday that, you know, price closed below the midpoint of this FEG, so I was anticipating price to move lower into the lower FEG, which is also in a discount rather of the dealing range here. That's what I wanted or hoped for the market to do, but I wasn't using our concept, and our concept is internal to external, and purely based on that concept alone, it's as simple as we're inside a bullish FEG, it's respecting the bullish FEG, we can look for price to move higher. Now, we did get a sell-off in the PM session, but price has created these equal highs here now, which actually I think if we go down to a lower time frame, yesterday's candle might have just wicked the equal highs here from the Wednesday and Tuesday candle. But needless to say, I should have looked at this. So I should have looked at this as more of a objective approach rather than a subjective approach. Is really what I wanted to highlight today. So our objective approach is just using the facts. We're located internal, moving external. So using an objective approach, I'd like to see price move higher because we are located at a bullish FEG. So bullish today. Probably make a liar of me, but anyway. Let's drop down to the hourly. I think the hourly influenced me a lot yesterday. There was a lot of things on the hourly telling me or giving me the idea that we could be moving lower, especially this low resistance liquidity through here. And you can see price definitely came back and took up some of that in the PM session with quite a sell-off at 2 p.m. So we still now have this for a draw. Price is located in a bearish FEG, which is quite a significant one, which is that sell-off yesterday. So we'll need to see if price can push through that. It looks like we've had a similar, not as an aggressive expansion as yesterday, but very little pullback here today. So we'll see if we can get a Judas swing or you know, a move lower at open or with news, and then we can draw higher. So we'll be looking for bullish price action today on NQ. So using the same conversation that we just had on NQ and taking the objective approach, we were located at this swing low, and that should have been all the information I needed. We have external liquidity for our draw. So it's also would fill the remainder of this gap should we get a move up to that level. So it's still an internal draw from external to internal because there's still part of this gap that's unfilled. So bullish on ES. ES is still the stronger pair in my opinion. It's been holding up. We seem to have had a lot of SMTs, bearish SMTs with NQ, but it hasn't really resulted in much, which has influenced my view a little bit as well. So we can see like where NQ was equal highs, ES kept sweeping the highs here. Same here. So we're inside this same bearish FEG as NQ. So we'll see if we can push through that and get our move higher today. I'll be watching this level of price. Okay, let's have a look at gold. So price isn't located at a FEG or at a swing point currently, but this is the most current area where we were located at a point of interest. So if we were using this as our internal liquidity, then we'd be looking for external. But you can see when we're back on the hourly chart, we are still ranging. Yesterday stayed within Wednesday's range, and it looks like today might actually see us take the previous day high, which will be good. Can we expand and continue to the Tuesday 20th high? We'll see. All right, let's have a look at the hourly. So this would, indicate that we're reaching higher. So let's say we're bullish, but we are still in a range here, and it looks like price is starting to respect the midpoint of the range. Well, it keeps drawing to that and bouncing off at the moment, so we'll see what price wants to do here. A little bit of a trend moving up through here. So I'm still neutral on the hourly, but I'd like to see gold reach this high here, and there's a good opportunity for it to do that today. So we'll see what happens. Dixie, what do we got? So we were bullish on the day yesterday, and price was moving, or did close higher. Quite a nice move there on Dixie yesterday. So continuing with that idea, looking for price to reach into this premium daily CB. And since we had our change in the state of delivery here, price hasn't really looked back. Oops, wrong one. Looking for this low resistance liquidity here. Price has started to seek that out, which is great. We've had a retracement into this hourly bullish FEG, and price is respecting that midpoint So it's good signs for price to move higher here today. So overall bullish on Dixie. How did we go on GBP yesterday? Bullish bias. Didn't really work out, did it? So we were inside this bullish FEG on the daily. So we were looking for price to move higher. Price pushed lower into the FEG, but we did expand higher and then close lower. So we're still respecting this bullish FEG. So remaining bullish on GBP. The potential here, if we were to get a change in the state of delivery, we would need to see expansion through this. We do have an FEG here and a close above. So we'll see if price can respect this level now after reaching the -1. Price reacted to that level. So let's see if price can move higher here. We've created high resistance liquidity and we have all this low resistance liquidity through the highs there. So there is good potential here for price to reach higher. So overall bullish on GBP. All right, guys. Thank you very much for a fantastic week. I really appreciate you guys tuning in daily. Please like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. I do like to see the statistics, so it's great to see all the likes that I get. The feedback on our concept series that started yesterday with changing the state of delivery has been amazing. So thank you guys for that. It's Father's Day here in Australia on the weekend, on Sunday. So any Aussies or anyone else that's celebrating Father's Day this weekend, happy Father's Day to all the dads. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. And we will see you next week. Have a great trading session today. Bye for now.